Hi, this is Garvey Campbell and you are watching Carnival 24. Coming up. VI flags fly high during Ambassador's event in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Whizzy Wiseman releases his commemorative album for 40 years of St Vincent Independence. Calypso Icon Chalkdust is awarded Trinidad and Tobago's highest award. And Antigua drops its bid for purchasing shares of Liat from Barbados. Keep watching, we hope you enjoy this week's show. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and make sure you follow us on our YouTube channels by subscribing to Carnival Network and Carnival 24. And click on the little bell icon so you make sure you don't miss any of our shows in future. And we'd also like to say this. Hi, this is Garvey Campbell and this is Carnival Network. If you've been watching our Facebook page, you'll know about our competition to win 2 fast-track tickets to the UK Rumfest on the 19th and the 20th of October. So, a big thank you to those who entered the competition, as you guys are the ones who know you have to be in it to win it. So, our team have picked a winner and the winner is Magdalena. Magdalena will be sending the tickets to you, and she took the time to send us a quick thank you video.
Good afternoon, Carnival Network. My name is Magdalena. I want to say big thank you for choosing me as a lucky winner of Ram Fest in London. Can't wait for next week to try Ram and masterclasses. See you there.
Again, a big thank you to everyone who entered, and if you didn't enter this time, no problem, we'll be having more competitions coming up. This is Garvey Campbell, and this was the Carnival Network announcement. And now, on with the show. Joseph Bosholt, the Commissioner of the Department of Tourism, has been reviving the VI's long-standing Ambassadors Initiative, and the results are starting to show. From Atlanta, Georgia to New York City and now to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Mr. Bosholt and his staff has been inviting Virgin Islanders to celebrate their heritage at their events, with the ultimate goal of enticing them to return home and make a habit of visiting. The strategy appears to be working, as there are tens of thousands of Virgin Islanders spread across parts of the United States with a strong VI diaspora. And anecdotal evidence suggests that the effort is catching on, stirring a renewed sense of pride in the diaspora, while demonstrating a level of care from tourism for those who've moved away that hadn't been demonstrated for a long time. At the most recent event, Virgin Islanders turned out in strong numbers to celebrate VI culture and mingle with one another while being lured back home for the upcoming Crucian Christmas Festival, which kicks off in December. During his opening remarks, Mr. Bosholt said the best ambassadors of the US Virgin Islands are its people. At the Department of Tourism, our job is to bring people to the territory, but there's no better group of people to represent us than people who are from the VI. During the event, Ian Turnbull, the Director of Festivals, announced that Destra, Tedderson John and Our City were already booked for the Christmas Festival. The Ambassadors event had an all-star cast of performance from the U.S.V.I, including Big Band, Pumper, Mike Love, Caribbean Queen, and a guest appearance from St. Croix's blazing hot Bugsy Bugs. The most memorable moment of the night came when Pumper, Mike Love, Bugsy Bugs and former jam band member Halva Hart sang jam band hit songs led by Daddy Friday. The month of October is special to St Vincent as the nation celebrates 40 years of self-governance on October the 27th. As a personal contribution to the national milestone, Vincentian singer Kendall Whizzy Wiseman has compiled a commemorative album titled 40 Years of Independence, up for review, 1979 to 2019. He says, as a born patriotic Vincentian, I happen to be fortunate to have witnessed that special moment in Victoria Park 40 years ago. Thanks to God Almighty for giving sustained life thus far, Wiseman said in a release. The Calypsonian said in 1979 he'd recently started his career as a lead singer with the band Exodus, quitting his job as a teacher to embark on an ambition he desperately wanted to pursue and excel in. Apart from writing and recording many hits with the band Exodus, Whizzy Wiseman has recorded and competed in the National Calypso competition in mid-90s until migrating to the UK. And in fact, one of the tunes on the album, called Jammin' Vincyland, was recorded in 1984 with the band Gravity, arranged by Frankie the Maestro McIntosh and featured on keyboards Wiseman. When asked about his motivation, Ken Wiseman said, I thought it was the right time to reflect, review and celebrate my home with some of my music as it's evolved through the years. And he closed by saying, I hope you enjoy every minute of this album, adding that the album is Caribbean music at its very best and includes soca, reggae, calypso and ragga-soca. In Trinidad, the country's highest award, the Order of the Republic of TNT, will be awarded to Calypso icon and educator Dr. Halas Liverpool, known in the Calypso world as Chalkdust. The ceremony for the National Awards was held at the National Academy for Performing Arts in Port of Spain on the same day as Trinidad's 41st anniversary as a republic. The occasion also marks the 50th anniversary of the National Awards ceremony. When contacted for a reaction on being honoured by the state, the 9-time Calypso Monarch winner said he was sworn to secrecy, but he did say he was humbled by the recognition for his work. He continued by saying, "After 53 years in the vineyard, I have to say thanks for all that I've done, for recognising my work, for recognising my contribution not only for culture and carnival, but also education. I've worked in all areas of education from primary school, secondary school, university and postgrad, which are doctoral students. I'm very, very happy and I thank the government for recognising my work. This tribute will go all through the Caribbean, the United States and Europe where I have fans, and I'm sure they'll be very happy. I've worked in all those areas and I've been awarded by them sometimes, so I want to thank the government very, very much for recognising me and recognising the importance of Calypso and Carnival. Especially when they have some people now saying they shouldn't have Carnival in the schools and we shouldn't teach Carnival." Liverpool said he was happy that government understood the importance of Carnival studies, which was not about Carnival costumes, but dealing with the impact and the influence of the arts on the country, on the society and economically. Prior to the event, the president of the Trinidad Unified Calypsonians organisation, Lutalo Masimba, said Liverpool's award was a long time in coming, and he closed by saying, "I'm extremely elated. We've been lobbying for this for some time now. This makes me feel really happy for all Calypsonians, for the organisation and the nation as a whole. Dr. Halas Liverpool has struggled with Calypso as an art and as an educator, so we're glad to see him finally get this award." And finally, the government of Antigua and Barbuda has declared it no longer wants to purchase Liat shares from Barbados. In an abrupt move, Prime Minister Gaston Browne has declared that he's told Prime Minister Mia Mottley that Antigua and Barbuda has found $40 million to pump into Liat and no longer wants to buy the Barbados shares in the cash-strapped carrier. In a recent radio interview, Gaston Browne went on to say, "I've indicated to Mia Mottley that the Antigua and Barbuda government has $40 million that could be made available to capitalise Liat, and that it should be a fresh capital call in which we'll have the existing shareholders and possibly new shareholders recapitalise Liat. This will be followed by a restructuring of Liat to ensure that it becomes a little leaner and to ensure that it can at least make an operating profit going forward." The money Gaston Browne has mentioned is to come from a loan from the Venezuela-based Alba Bank, which was created in 2008 to support sustainable social and economic development, reduce poverty, and promote cooperation and the integration of the countries of Latin America and the Caribbean. Gaston Browne continued by saying, "We've taken a decision that instead of buying Barbados' shares, that we will invest directly in Liat." Gaston Browne closed by saying Liat is too important to the region to cease trading, it has to continue to trade. And Browne declared, if Liat were to fail, the economic consequences for Antigua and Barbuda would be significant, and we have to go that extra mile to ensure that Liat survives. So, those are our news stories for this week, and this week's tune of the week is Wet Fet King by Asabantam from the island of Dominica. We hope you enjoy it. This is Garvey Campbell, and you have been watching Carnival 24. We'll see you next time.
Is this a water purge? Open the pipe, only water crew coming.